Here's OGS Zenio.
And we have our Protoss player.
HongUn Prime.
The map is Scrap Station.
HongUn Prime. That's right.
Nexus hotkeyed on 16789.
That's
0.
interesting. Take a look at our guy over here. Hotkeying the hatchery at 4. I think the best is probably to put it on 5. But then again, actually, you know
I
what?
do put my hatchery on 4, my first hatchery.
Really?
Yeah.
But actually, my hands are bigger than yours, so.
That's true. Your hands
That's
are
true.
bigger than mine.
I
You have those monkey hands.
I have hands the size of baseball mittens.
Yeah. When you make a fist, your fingers wrap around to the front again.
Early probe here. Now note the pylon placement down here on the low ground. Very interesting.
It's a good spot. You know, he's going to scout quickly, see how quick the pool is, and probably just go Nexus first. And if he scouts a quick pool, probably throw up a forge and a gateway.
Yeah.
So let's see. What's he going to see?
Not much you could scout for when you see the Zerg. Although we did have an early pool that last game, which was interesting.
On this map, early pool is downright deplorable. It is so far away. Oh, he throws up a gateway instead of the quick expansion.
Now, take a look here. He's going to block the hatchery. It's very frustrating as a Zerg player when that happens.
Yeah, the units, the worker units in this game kind of slide, as you can see.
Yeah, like
kind of just
on
slides.
ice skates.
Yeah, it's like the ground is slippery underneath them. So
like
it's
ice level in a Mario game.
It's extremely, extremely hard to actually catch up, even when they turn on waypoints. Oftentimes, you just kind of slide past them.
It makes it actually almost impossible to catch.
Yeah.
The probe with the drone.
And notice he brings on a second drone here, and there is actually microtactics you can use to catch this. Zenio not doing it exactly right, but very, very close.
And then he makes the pylon and pieces out.
Attacking the 2 drones here. Very unoptimal.
That's got to be frustrating because he really wants to get this expansion up, and this is a tactic he can use in StarCraft 1 as well. It's very strong, and he'll probably cancel it. Yep, and he's going to do it again.
Yeah, I'm almost surprised he canceled it, and I'm quite surprised that 2 drones have attacked that nonstop, losing a lot of mining time.
Okay, he is inside Zenio's head right now. This is just stressing Zenio out.
Yeah, Zenio cannot be happy here.
Yeah, this is some serious mind game stuff.
He's probably going to go home and start practicing Terran if he loses this game, man.
This is frustrating for a Zerg player. Finally, the Lings get there. Let's see if he makes another pylon. He does, and books it out of there.
He should have sent 1 Zergling after that Ling. That's standard. This happens all the time to Zerg players.
Yeah, one Zergling after that probe can really, you can hunt it down and take it out, and at least give the Protoss some losses for that. So our Protoss player playing way better than his opponent, and actually he's going to get a Zealot and a Sentry. This is a very interesting build.
Yeah, it's it is very interesting, but okay, yeah, I see what's going on. He's basically just going to expand behind this. He's getting to tech and kind of expand at the same time. He's delayed the Zerg hatchery so much, he realized that no sort of cheese was coming. Zenio got kind of a late gas, really. That's, I think, what he was mostly checking for, making sure that no speed was going to be up or roaches. So this is going to be a very safe expansion here by HongUn.
To be honest, this game has been such a wreck from the start for the Zerg. I mean, the Zerg actually started out in such a bad position. You could see, we don't normally see some of these pro gamers show too much emotion, but he was definitely showing in that second game he was upset with himself.
Yeah. I mean, you even saw his head on the table after game 1. Yeah. Clearly not a happy guy.
Well, it's such hard work to get this far in the tournament. So much pressure, so much money on the line.
And this is kind of interesting. What we just saw on the Zerg ramp was 2 queens blocking that probe. And that has to kind of set HongUn off. Like, why are there 2 queens sitting here on no creep blocking? It's obviously we see it's roaches, and he even has a spine crawler up. Strangely enough, despite never being any signs of attack.
Yeah, I don't agree with the spine crawler. You see buildings like this, you're not expecting to see anything like a 4-gate or something like that.
But speed being made and a roach.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think he's predicted roach.
Perhaps.
He could go Phoenixes or he could go Void Rays.
Yeah, Phoenixes actually are a good call on this map as well, as you said. They're just, this map is so good for mutas because the mains are so close, but the attack path is so long. It makes it a very good muta map. But just the fact that no layer has been started yet, just started right now as we see in the production tab, Phoenixes are actually going to maybe be able to just win the game straight up. You go over, you immobilize the queens and kill them when you have about 4. And then you just start hitting drones and overlords, and it just gets really gross for Zerg.
He spotted it. He knows it's coming. This is going to give him some time to prepare.
Absolutely. This is very good for him that he did scout it. Definitely going to make some Phoenixes, I think. After it gets scouted and you make Void Rays, you kind of feel silly when you get over there and there's stuff to stop them.
No, you can't get Void Rays. They're just going to get Hydras and shoot them down.
Yeah, yeah.
Void Rays
they have to be a surprise against Zerg.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think in general, Void Rays are kind of the surprise unit. In PvT, you can, if you get ahead, far enough ahead, you can get 3 Stargates. Kind of like we see in old school PvT in StarCraft 1.
Yeah.
You just start pumping out Void Rays, and you can really get ahead like that. But if you see the Void Rays coming, you can do the necessary preparation.
And in fact, we saw Void Rays used as a surprise against Hydra as well. It was like, surprise, I still have gas.
That's right.
So, kind of a different type of surprise, but a surprise nonetheless.
As you can see, the Roaches are out. Phoenixes. 4 is the good number to attack with.
Yeah, when you get 4, you can start actually, nailing queens. If you only have 2, you're just like bruising a queen when you pick it up. But with 4, you can actually do a lot of damage, and it also gives you more energy to actually lift things up. And going after drones instead, I kind of like this. Hurt the economy, make him lose mining time, and start damaging some Obies. Look at that, a lot of queens out. And he's going to want to get Overlord speed asaply, as we see in the production tab he is in fact doing. And no queens here to block.
No queens at all. He's continuing to make Phoenixes as well. Now throwing up gateways, so he's going to transition into Warp Gate.
Yeah, I really like this play. The Phoenixes are going to force you into Hydra. And really, we see a lot of Protosses go Colossus after this, which I think is the best thing to do, but he's definitely got to get enough gateway units that he can't be killed by some crazy counterattack due to having so many Phoenixes.
He's done a great job with these Phoenixes. The Phoenix is easily the most agile unit in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can...
This is the ballerina of StarCraft 2.
It is. It is the ballerina of the StarCraft 2 air units. You can get anywhere with this thing and deal damage at the same time.
The Ham brothers of StarCraft
2. We have Phoenixes just checking, seeing what his opponent's doing. He's going to spot this expansion. Scorpion just doing a little wiggle around.
Too bad the Scorpion can't hit air units, man.
I know.
It would pop.
Where does the Scorpion go when the building's done? I've always wondered this.
I don't know. That's a good question. That's it. That's the lifespan of a Scorpion.
That's it. Maybe he dies. Very nice.
It's just so good to kill these drones.
Now remember, Zerg make drones and everything else, with the exception of the queen, from the same source, the larva. So you take out drones. That means they can't make attacking units because they have to remake the drones. So
very true.
Yeah.
And really, you've got to stop them from killing so many drones, because using these lines up on drones. Luckily, he's not under attack in any other way, so he can refill the drones. But look at this. He needs to kill those rocks. No Hydras out here. Bad defensive planning here by Zenio. You have to spread out your Hydras against this type of harass. Queens alone really don't do it. They do not shoot fast enough.
Zerg's been on the defense the whole time. The Protoss, meanwhile, is scheming. He's got a plan. He's going to attack with a large amount of ground units.
Look at this. Really poor defense here by Zenio. I would love to see him actually put some Hydras down. Does put down a Spore. But, obviously Hydra is going to be a little bit better defense against this. Just put half your Hydras at each base.
And he's going to do it again. Remember, we've seen actually with a lot of the Korean players, they have a hard time pushing the creep.
Oh,
here we go. Here comes the attack.
Draws those Hydras out. They're off the creep. Up comes his Stalker army. And I don't know, man. Zenio's definitely going to lose his third base. And this is going to put him so far behind.
He can't even get over here to save it. So nice.
HongUn Prime. Kid is sick good.
Very impressive. These drones, nowhere to go.
We see that he is getting blink and weapon upgrades. Meanwhile, Zenio getting +1/+1 for his ranged ground units and producing some roaches. Roaches, I don't know. Normally, they do follow up with Colossus, but roaches against just like stalkers and sentries, no, that's very bad.
He's been doing a great job with the Phoenixes. One thing I was saying earlier is that the Koreans have not been doing a good enough job with pushing the creep tumors out.
No.
I mean, he should have had creep all the way out here by now, and then the Hydras would have been more mobile.
And will the Queen go down? Yes.
Queen's taken down. That's going to be a few lost larva injections. And honestly, is the Protoss League losing anything?
Not really. He's lost about 1 unit this game total, I believe. Maybe a probe and a Phoenix, but that is just about it. Pretty sick play, man. He's just peeling apart poor Zenio with just, 5 Phoenixes. 5 Phoenixes have basically won this game. We don't even care about the rest of the army. These are doing so much damage, it's unfathomable.
Look at that micro, man. That is crazy. And I've lost kind of how many Overlords he's killed at this point in time.
Well, we could click on these Phoenixes and take a guess. 6 kills, 6 kills, 6 kills, 3 kills.
Oh my god. That's a lot of kills.
Yeah.
Protoss probably going to expand again. When that gets up and running, he's going to attack again. This expansion finishes. He does have Corruptors out.
Zenio is making a lot of units, and Corruptors pretty good against Phoenixes. They have very good range.
And he's going to go for the attack again. Remember, Blink is done. The attack upgrade now a +2, charged out here.
And with those sentries in there, he's going to take a lot less damage. And throw down some force fields as well, of course.
And remember, Blink can be used not just offensively, but defensively too. And here we go.
And it looks like a very, very close battle, but the Stalkers, too many, moving in now. And poor Zenio, man.
Oh, that's it. He's done.
He should not have been making those roaches. He didn't scout enough.
Once again, going to make a Nidus network. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to help Zenio at all.
He just kind of assumed that there was going to be Colossus. That's what always happens when Protosses actually go for this strategy. But he didn't scout it, and he went Roach with Corruptors, and Roach Corruptor is not that good against Stalkers. We see more force fields going up. The Hydra's doing some decent damage. Hydras can go quite well against Stalkers, but the Roach is not doing anything, just running around behind. And he's going to have to GG it, man. HongUn Prime with a very convincing victory.
There we go. That's all she wrote. He's done, man. Too many Stalkers, too little of anything related to Zerg. And it all goes back to that Phoenix harass. Very nice play. And also, of course, here's making another Nidus network. I guess this is what this guy does when he starts to lose the game.
Or when he starts to win it.
GG. Wow.
Yeah, man. HongUn Prime, such a talented, good player. Zenio clearly unhappy with his loss there. But, this is the price we pay for making the wrong unit combinations.
Yep. Well played to him. I feel bad. I actually just got a glimpse from the Prime coach. He was going, yes, yes. So he's obviously very happy with that win. We hope you guys submitted some questions
some good questions, hopefully.
Some awesome questions.
Very good questions for Tester, by the way. Congratulations,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you. You passed the
Always
test.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I got to say, the Phoenix control, it's the best Phoenix control you've seen here in the tournament.
He did great with the Phoenixes. Peeled Zenio apart.
Yeah.
Basically just won the game straight up with the Phoenixes.
Yeah, he dealt
just
so
far
much
ahead with
damage.
them. Killed so many drones, queens, hydras, overlords. Forced Zenio into tech roots. And Zenio probably had memories of the last game. He's like, oh, if I make too many hydras, those Colossus are just going to kill me. But he didn't scout it out, man. He didn't scout it out.
He had Overlord speed. He could have gone in there.
The Phoenixes are over in your base killing your drones. Send an Overlord to his base and check out exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
But, there were Stalkers there. It is hard to scout against Protoss, so I feel his pain. But at the same time, HongUn Prime, man, definitely a top-notch player.
Definitely keep an eye on this guy. And we have some more exciting games coming up. We're only halfway done today.
Wow.
And I've already overdosed on awesomeness. This has just been so sick.
We got to get your stomach pumped during the commercial, man.
Yeah, it's too much awesomeness.
I heard it's really bad to regurgitate awesome.
It's too much awesome for me to handle.
Yeah, it really hurts your teeth.
It's bad. It's bad for you.
But next we have Keeping Wera.
Yes.
He's going up against Hope Torture, but we were like, who's Hope Torture?
Yeah.
No, this is Into the Rainbow. Old school StarCraft 1 pro gamer, very talented Protoss player.
And he looked
playing
good.
Terran in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he looked good both aesthetically and also in the game.
That's true.
Always considered one of the most pretty pro gamers.
And he had a lot of fangirls show up to watch him play, and they looked pretty good too. So this guy is doing pretty well for himself. we're going to go to a commercial, not a commercial, an interview momentarily.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and interview our winner there, HongUn Prime.
Yeah.
Hope the questions are good.
And
hope the answers are better.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That just came right out.
Just making funny jokes. Yeah. So, guys, please sign up for our forums. Submit questions.
TV.net.
And we're signing out now, so we'll be back soon. Enjoy the interview.